In this video I'm going to describe and demonstrate a somewhat new technique I've been working on. I'm calling it the Golden Age Kriya. There's two versions I have, kind of a beginner version and an advanced version. The beginner version is essentially my interpretation of Nithyananda's eN-Kriya technique, so I'll demonstrate that. And the advanced version basically takes the basic version and incorporates Swami Satyananda's Kundalini Kriyas. Okay, in Swami Satyananda's satsang on Kriya Yoga, he made a couple interesting comments. One of them, he states that after you've been practicing the Kundalini Kriyas for a few months, you should feel free to change the order, eliminate some kriyas, do what you wish with it, right, as per your own feelings, right? And the other comment he makes is there are a few important kriyas that you should try to include. Those are Mahamudra, Mahabeda Mudra, Nalmukhi Mudra, and Shakti Chalani, right? So I have included those in my advanced version of what I'm calling Golden Age Kriya. So anyways, that's about it. It's 7 steps, and I'll just go through it. First I'll discuss it, and I'll have demonstrate each of the steps. So the first step is Nadi Shodhana. So again, my videos have covered it from how Swami Satyananda teaches it, but in this for this video I'll present it how Nithyananda demonstrates it. So again, it's very simple. Just inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left is 1 round. And again, you can close your nostril from the front or from the side. So far I've demonstrated from the front, so this video I'll demonstrate from the side. And just deep breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay, so I'll just do 1 round of that, and that's the step 1, right? So again, from the left, inhale. Okay, so again, your thumb closes this side, and use your middle and ring finger to close the other side. And that was just 1 round I demonstrated, and basically, so the way I do it is there's 7 steps, and depending on how much time I have, I either decide I'm going to do 3 rounds for all of the steps, or I'll do 5 rounds if I have more time, or 7 rounds if I have a good amount of time, like 40-45 minutes it'll take me to do 7 rounds. It again depends how fast you breathe and how quickly you go through the rounds. But so that's about it. I also add again, I'm doing Age Pranayama, so that's why you hear the breathing. Again, I'm doing it extra loud so you can kind of hear the breathing as it goes. But normally it should be very subtle a noise you hear as you do the breathing. And that's step 1. Step 2 is Bastrika. So Swami Satyananda explains Bastrika as rapid and forceful breathing through the nostrils. And that's pretty much it. And for this one though, I do 21 rounds. Again, this is the only exception to my 3-5-7 rule. Is this second practice. So again, I'll just demonstrate that's pretty quick because it's fast breathing. But I'll do full 21 rounds. Okay, so it's basically just like that. Step 3 is, again, Nithyananda calls it Samana Kriya. And basically it is inhaling slowly, holding for some time, exhaling slowly, and holding out for some time. So again, basically you just inhale as slow as you can. And you keep going till a full inhale. And then you just hold the breath for some time. And again, he says, as long as possible, but really it should just be a comfortable length of time. And then once you're done holding, you exhale as slowly as you can. And then you hold the breath out, again, for some comfortable period of time, right? And that's one round. So again, I do either 3, 5, or 7, depending on what I started with. I'll keep on. If it's 3, I do all of them 3, or 5 or 7. At least once a week I try to do 7 rounds. And that's about it. So the step 1 and step 2, I have no modification. The beginner practice and the advanced one is the same. For step 3 though, I have what I've done for step 3 is I've essentially taken Maha Mudra and Maha Abheda Mudra and combined them into this Kriya. So again, I assume that everyone is familiar with those practices based on my other courses I've given. So again, just very simply, again, I refer you to those videos to understand those Kriyas fully. But it's simply, it's inhale up the Arohan passageway, Sambhavi, Kacheri, Mool, and you hold that for a comfortable length of time. Again, you rotate through those points. And then when you're done that, you exhale slowly down the Avarohan passage in the spine. And then again, so now again, like I'm combining it, so you do Mahabeda Mudra then after that, where you do Jaladhara Bandh, Nasikagra, Drusti, Uddiyana Bandh, and Mula Bandh. So I'll just demonstrate one round of that. So that was step 3. Step 4 is Sambhavi Mudra. That's what Nithyananda calls it. And so this one is, Shanmukhi Mudra from Swami Satyananda's point of view. You put your thumbs in your ears, and again, I'll do the hand position that Nithyananda gives, which is 2 fingers here. You close your nose in front or at the side, and then little finger on the lips. So just like this. Or like this. Okay, so this practice, you just inhale, some comfortable amount. You apply, Shanmukhi Mudra, and then you just hold it, right? It's pretty simple. That's the basic form of the technique. And again, in this case, you hold as long as you can, as long as possible. you'll feel that perhaps your lungs are going to explode or you're going to pass out or something like that, but you just keep holding it, right, as long as you possibly can. And when you really can't hold it anymore, you just release the nose blockage, either, you know, so like this. And then you breathe. You know, you probably huff and puff a bit, and then you go again. Inhale and hold. Or from the side. Okay? So, and again, I do that one, you know, 3, 5, or 7 rounds, right? And that's kind of the basic practice. For the advanced practice, I do Namukhi Mudra and Shakti Chalani from the Kundalini Kriyas. Again, I refer you to those videos to understand those practices. And again, if I'm and what I do is, if I'm doing 3, 5, or 7 rounds, I'll do, you know, 2 Namukhi and 1 Shakti Chalani, or you know 2 or 3 and 2, or you know 4 and 3 Namukhi and Shakti Chalani, depending on how many rounds I'm doing. And so the other difference I do, though, is that I don't, so in those Kriyas you actually remove your hands as you do the exhale down Avarohan and up Arohan. But for this case I don't. I keep my hands in position. I only release the nostrils, and then I do the exhale Arohan, up Arohan, and then I reapply. And then of course the visualization, you know, the Trishul in the spine for Namukhi, and the green snake for Shakti Chalani. And I don't want to have the video going for several minutes. Well, I suppose I could edit it out, but it wouldn't be right. So, anyways, I just did it quickly. Otherwise, when I normally do it, I hold, and when I release, I'm actually, I'm having to huff and puff a bit. And then once I inhale fully, exhale slowly, 1 round of, Namukhi or Shakti Chalani, up the Arohan, and then I hold again for the 2nd round. Right? So that's step 4. So step 5, Nithyananda calls it Maha Mantra, and it's intense humming, which is, Swami Satyananda calls it Bramari Pranayama, which that's a more traditional name for the humming bee breath. So again, for the basic practice, it's just simply eyes closed, and you just inhale fully, and then hum. Okay, and then you inhale again, actually. and then hum again. Right, and you just again, 3, 5, or 7 rounds is what I do, according to what I started with, and that's about it for the basic practice. For the advanced practice, what I do is I basically insert Nada Sanchalana, the Kundalini Kriya Nada Sanchalana, directly into this spot, and do it exactly as given without modification. So again, inhale up the Arohan passageway to Bindu, hold and repeat 3 times, right, and then an Om chanting down the Avarohan passage. So I'll just demonstrate 1 round. And then second round, third round. Again, 3, 5, or 7 rounds, depending on what I started with. So that's the 5th step. The 6th step is Nithyananda calls it Shakti Dharana, and again, basically, there's no Swami Satyananda equivalent for this one and the last step, in fact. So this one, you stand on your knees. You put your hands up like this. You feel connected with the masters. Again, all the teachers through the ages. You visualize them pouring their energy on you, and you feel it filling your body. Do that for about 20-30 seconds, and then you release. You go down into Shashankasana, the moon pose. And then you imagine you're pouring all of that into the earth, right? And again, you do that another 20-30 seconds or so. And so that's 1 round. And you repeat that, 3, 5, or 7 times. Again, you can choose basically you can choose any spiritual source you feel connected with. Maybe just God, or maybe just some specific deities, or even just the stars and the planets, right? So anything you feel connected with, just feel the energy falling on you and filling you. And you can even personify Earth as Mother Earth, or Bhudevi, or as you wish. So that's the 6th step. So the last step is Swasti mantra, and this one again you just sit, eyes are closed, and you're sending compassionate, loving, healing energy to everyone on earth, essentially. What I usually do is I start with the people close to me, the people in my life, and then maybe the people in my neighborhood, the people in my city, and so on, expanding out through my province or state or country or continent, hemisphere, and eventually just imagine it's filling the entire planet, right? I'm just sending this loving, compassionate, healing energy to everyone on the planet, right? And that one is done for 3, 5, or 7 minutes, actually, right? Depending on what I started with. I just want to take 1 minute to talk a bit about the sitting postures. So for steps 1 through 5, I do use Siddhasana or Siddhayoniasana for the advanced variant. If you're doing the basic variant, any sitting posture was fine. For 6, you're on your knees and Shashankasana. And then for step 7, the easiest thing is to go into Vajrasana for step 7. That's about it. And that's about it. Okay. Thank you.